Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel. If you're new to this channel, if you're just stumbled upon this video, do not subscribe expecting to see other videos like this one, because let me tell you, buddy, you're in for a rude awakening. That's besides the point. I don't do videos like this very often. I usually do comedy videos. So if you're interested, of course, you can check them out, but you probably won't like them. Nobody really does. So anyway, welcome back to my new subscribers, or my actual, like reoccurring video watchers. There's supposed to be another video today. It's supposed to be like daily content, it's supposed to be a comedy video coming out today, but I'm not sure it's going to happen because there was some technical issues in the middle of the night that I was unaware of until I woke up, and it's just a big scramble to try to get all this stuff done. Maybe come out tomorrow, maybe not, I'm not sure, but I'm posting this video today just in case I can't get another video out. My schedule is going to be the same. Without rambling too much about that, let's just jump right into the topic I'm going to be talking about today. So YouTube has been going through a lot of junk lately. If you don't know that, you're literally on Google right now, so just Google what I'm talking about, because that's ridiculous. Where have you been? I cannot stand when somebody who loves a platform isn't up to date on that platform. I don't understand that. Like, if you love something, know something about it. Just know. Just do a little bit of research. Just know, like, what's going... Anyway, what happened last night? I'm going to start with yesterday, okay? What happened yesterday was H3H3 Productions, Ethan and Hila, posted a video, just Ethan in the video, talking about how the dude that posted all of these junk articles, dogging on YouTube, dogging on the ads on YouTube, like pressing all of these companies to remove their ads. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Why are your ads on racist videos? What are you going to do? Blah, 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 blah. So Ethan posted a video talking about how these ads were fake. His points in the video, you can't watch the video. I was going to say you can just watch the video, but you can't, because he privated it, and I'll get into that in a minute. But his points in this video, in case you didn't see it, were that the video in question that had all these racist, or had all these ads on it, this racist video that had all these ads on it, was unmonetized 7 months ago. But this guy that got these screenshots, that sent him to all these companies, got screenshots like this week, like last week, which is impossible. You can't see ads on an unmonetized video. What Ethan didn't look into was if the video had been claimed by somebody else, because it's a song in the video that's the whole, like, background of the video, right? Turns out the video was claimed. And upon finding out about this, Ethan, of course, privated the video talking about how these photos were faked, and re-uploaded or uploaded another video talking about how it's possible they're faked. He's not sure. The video was monetized, and he makes some further points. What I'm going to talk about today is the points he made. I spent 3 minutes explaining that. I cannot stand. If you're still watching, I thank you. Anyway. So, in yesterday's video, where Ethan talks about this stuff, he says specifically, he shows the screenshots of the person that posted this video. Unmonetized 7 months ago. It was only monetized for about a week, something like that. Not entirely sure. I haven't seen the screenshots since I watched the video yesterday, and I don't really have access to those screenshots. But the video only made about $8. It was like $7.30 some, something around that range. In the week it was monetized. And then there was a huge decrease, and it just flatlined. It was not making any money, and that's because it was claimed, or in that case, he thought it was unmonetized, which technically for the guy that posted the video, it was unmonetized. First point, right off the bat, Ethan covers this too in his newest video. The fact that the guy from Wall Street Journal, I think the guy's name's Jack, I'm not entirely sure, he claims that the content creator, the person who posted the video, is racist, is a racist, and he's getting paid by YouTube. He's getting funded by YouTube. Absolutely not true. Because the video was claimed by somebody else, the guy that posted the video is not making a dime on that video. He made, in total, $7 to $8 off of the video, and that's just estimated. That could be completely different. When you look at Google Analytics, it's completely different. Most of the time, it's completely different from what you actually make on AdSense. So when you look at AdSense on Google, like when you look at AdSense on YouTube, any content creator knows what I'm talking about. It's estimated. So it guesses how much you've made. When you go to Google AdSense, it actually explains how much you made, but it's a lot harder to specifically see. That's besides the point. Anyway, so he only made like $8. The video was claimed by somebody else, and that video was monetized for 7 months. A 7-month time frame, that video has been gaining money, right? Here's the problem. In that 7 months, compared to 1 week, the video made $8 in 1 week, and then in 7 months, made $12. That doesn't make any sense, because this video has 200,000 views. You're looking at like $300 from that video, and it only made $12. There's gotta be a reason that only made $12, right? There's gotta be a reason. But we're not even gonna discuss this too much, because I know the situation there. I know how all of this stuff works. I know why, it's just such a big deal there. But I really want to discuss what's been happening, why all of these companies pulled out of YouTube, because it doesn't make sense to me, right? It doesn't make sense to me at all. Because look at the people that even the ads on YouTube, like the Sprite ad. We've all seen the Sprite ad with Lil Yachty in it, right? Who do you think Lil Yachty is? He's not some like conservative, like Christian. He's definitely not some like political, like good standing in the public eye type of dude. This dude makes videos about slapping hoes on the behind. You know what I mean? Like it's just a bunch of chicks shaking their booties on. Like that's what Lil Yachty is. He's in their advertisements, and you're gonna, because the N-word's in the title of a video, you're gonna pull out all your ads off of YouTube. The dude in the advertisement says the N-word more than probably the video creator did. That makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. Do they have a bunch of monkeys running their advertisement campaign? That makes no sense, dude. It's a bunch of like 70-year-old dudes thinking they're hip and cool, trying to get these new hip-hop artists into advertisements. They don't understand what they're doing. Listen, if advertisers are posting videos and their advertisements on Comedy Central, on network television, or they're posting advertisements on stuff like MTV, that stuff is way worse. Like, in my opinion, I would much rather watch content on YouTube than I would on that crap. Because that stuff is disgusting. Have you ever... When I say disgusting, I use the term very lightly, because I know a lot of people like South Park. I don't like South Park. I think it's the stupidest show ever. Some people may disagree with me, but South Park is very controversial. They've had a lot of anti-Semitic jokes in South Park. South Park has advertisements on it on network television. Of course, I'm not talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about on Comedy Central. If you watch South Park, you will also see commercials. Wall Street Journal. Excuse me. You gonna email them? Hey, dude, why's your commercial? Why's your advertisement on South Park? That's racist, dude. That's the same content. It may not be as vulgar, but it's the same content. It's the same concept. In fact, they get praised for it. But you're going to come after the little guy, which, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, people keep referring to YouTube as the little guy. YouTube is worth over $1 billion. That's not little to me. That's like Wall Street Journal. YouTube. I can't reach that high. YouTube is. So I'm just saying. I don't want to ramble too much here, but that doesn't make any sense to me. The people that are in their advertisements are worse than the videos that they demonetized in the first place. Or the reason, I shouldn't say demonetized, the reason they're boycotting YouTube, according to the Wall Street Journal, the people in those advertisements are way worse than the videos that they're even on. And the fact that they still advertise on network television is beyond me, considering the content is just as bad. Doesn't make sense to me. It's never made sense to me since this started. It makes no sense to me that they would pull out on something just so simple as this. I feel like there's got to be something way bigger involved. I'm not sure, though. Another point I wanted to make really quickly before this video is over. A lot of people pointed this out, and Ethan's video, he shows these screenshots back to back. The problem is, Two of the screenshots, which I think is a Toyota ad and a Coca-Cola ad, have the same view count, which is impossible. That, like, to me alone, I would have left the video up. I would have left these photos are faked based on that alone, because that's impossible. You cannot, unless this video is over 10 minutes long, which I don't think it was, you cannot have two ads on the same video. You can't. It's not at all possible to have two ads on the same video if the video is under 10 minutes. Any content creator on YouTube knows that. Plus, to have two ads on the same video, they're not going to be back to back. For this guy to have watched those ads, which he didn't, by the way, for this guy to have seen both of those ads on the same video, he would have had to sat through the entire video, because there'd be an ad on the beginning of the video, ad at the end of the video. He didn't, and that's obvious. Obviously, he didn't do that. He said he sat there, refreshed it 30 times, found all these ads. It's a lie. Do not trust this. It's possible. It's absolutely possible he found one advertisement on this video and then photoshopped the rest in him. I did an XFJet data viewer, and it's very clear, like, there's 98% chance these photos were photoshopped. But I'm not going to claim anything. I don't know much about this whole situation. But that, to me alone, is just like, yo, not cool. Not cool at all. You cannot... That drives me insane. I cannot fathom how somebody would call that credible. It has the same view count. You cannot have... When you refresh a video, it counts as 2 views, okay? Refresh a video, counts as 3 views. Refresh a video, counts as 4 views. Nearly 90% of the views on my channel are by me, because I watch my own content because I'm stupid, okay? Anyway, this is 12 minutes long, so if I don't post another video today, you'll see me tomorrow. Turn notifications on, because... Hey, that's cool. Anyway, bye-bye now. Ooh. Pain.